there we go. Whew. All right, so it looks like we're good over on Rumble. And guys over on YouTube, let me know if you can hear me and see me. And of course, before we get started, let me know if everything is okay, if it's flowing, if it's buffering or lagging or anything like that. Especially the microphones, because I know the past few streams we were having some issues with the microphones. So hopefully those are okay. Everything sound all right? All right, great. All right, let's rock and roll. Well, guys, welcome on into the stream. I'm your host, T, and tonight we are going to be doing rock and roll forever. This is a weekly rock and roll stream that I love to host, where we talk about, we share, and we explore rock and roll music. Now, we don't just do things from, or the classics, I guess. We do things from the 60s, the 70s, 80s, 90s, and hopefully we might do some stuff from the 2000s. It just depends on what you guys request. So requests are open for now. I know we already got some lined up, so I got you guys locked in. But I go in the order of priority or whatever. So make sure you get yours in if you have a song. But I wanted to get this stream kicked off with like your gateway. I remember back in the day when I was having to talk with my dad about drugs. And he was saying, son, I know there might be some peer pressure out there, but just don't do it. Your friends, they might be out there smoking a little marijuana, but don't do it. And that was the first time he had told me about gateway drugs. He was like, you might not want to do the harder stuff that's out there, but you get started with the gateway stuff. And that's kind of how rock and roll is for me. Or was for me, as well as many of y'all. So I want to know in the chat, what was the band that got you into rock and roll music? Whether it was hearing it from a friend, from your dad, or from somebody else. What was your gateway band? What was the band that set it off for you? Y'all can go ahead and leave your thoughts in the chat. And let me know who your gateway bands are. I'm gonna go ahead and get this stream kicked off with one of my gateway bands that set it off for you. Let me see. Y'all can go ahead and leave your thoughts in the chat. And all right, there we go. Let me pause that. I gotta make sure everything is all good on this end. All right. Yeah, so y'all can go ahead and flood my chat and let me know who your gateway bands are. What band got you into rock and roll? All right, I'm seeing Led Zeppelin, Bon Jovi. Wow. Bon Jovi, really? What song from Bon Jovi? I'm curious. Iron Maiden, another for Led Zeppelin. Kiss, okay, I can understand Kiss. Black Sabbath, I knew that was coming. Rush, Ozzy. Now, DB, was it when Ozzy was in Black Sabbath, or was when Ozzy was doing his solo work? I see Deep Purple, another for Bon Jovi, another for Kiss. Yeah, and I can see that. I can see how a lot of people, their first experience or their gateway band into rock and roll may have been who I consider like the big four of classic rock and roll: Led Zeppelin, Deep Purple, Black Sabbath, and maybe Kiss or Rush or someone like that. Dio. Wow. Now, Metallica is metal. So we're not talking about metal. Because I always ask you metalheads, what were the bands or who are the artists that got you into metal music? And a lot of times y'all graduate. Y'all graduated from rock and roll music into metal. So that's kind of like what we're getting at. And I think it's sometimes it might be rare. It might be rare that maybe it's a band that nobody knows. Maybe it's one of those underground or lesser known bands that were popular during the 70s or 60s or even the 80s that not a lot of people know about. But their music was so good that you got drawn in off of a first time listen? So y'all can let me know in the chat. Let me see. What are we gonna kick this stream off with? Definitely not Megadeth. But oh man. Ooh, I had some Saxon lined up. Okay, yeah. I guess we can do Black Sabbath. All right, let me see. There we go. Now, Sabbath? Yeah, definitely a gateway band. AC/DC? Now, I know that's Connie's favorite band. Is Connie in the chat? Sabbath, definitely a gateway band.
20 years ago, used to bring the mail to me through the ice and snow. I've sat alone and watched her steaming through the night. 90 tons of thunder lighting up the sky.
Aerosmith. Wow.
Shining in the night.
guys. Keep flooding my chat. I want to know the gateway bands. Bands that got you into rock and roll music. Wang dang sweet poontang. Guys, Ted Nugent, Wang dang sweet poontang. Oh, goodness gracious. Y'all can leave your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you thought about these songs. But yeah, let's get back to this comment section. Once again, if you're just now joining the stream, go ahead and smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Don't be a lurker. But I was asking you guys to let me know what were the bands or even the songs that got you into rock and roll music. We're talking about gateway bands. A band that maybe your father, your grandfather, or even your friends may have put you on. You know, you were growing up, somebody said, holy shit, you got to listen to this. And you heard it and you were completely blown away. And that's very rare. Tasha and I, we do reactions all the time. We listen to a lot of music. And it's very rare that you hear a song or you hear an artist and you're completely blown away by the first song you hear. And sometimes it even happens in the first maybe 10 seconds. Y'all seen it. Y'all seen reactions where I've done. I believe recently we did Rory Gallagher. And within the first few seconds of the song, you're like, whoa, you know it's going to be good. And so that's what I want to know. Now, let me see some of these comments. I had to ask Connie, I said, what was your gateway band? What was your gateway artist? And she said Aerosmith. Now, I know many of y'all know who Connie is, and her taste in music is like very expansive because not only is she very familiar with rock and roll, but she's, familiar with country, metal. She's in the metal streams with us, and hip hop. Connie knows her shit. So I'm like, what kicked this journey off for you? Aerosmith. And the song was Train Kept a Rolling. I like that song. Now, it might not be the song that would get me into the band. Well, I always say this. The song that got me into liking Aerosmith's music was Jaded, which is a 90s song. But that was the first song I heard from them that I liked. Oh, you're so jaded. Na, 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 na. Now, I know it doesn't sound like the Aerosmith most of y'all are familiar with, but, that was a song that I liked. But anyway, let me see. Leonard Skinner. Free. What else? The Almond Bros. Boston. Oh, wow. Canned Heat. Now, is Canned Heat a band or a song? Because I know a couple of songs named Canned Heat. Oh, Kiss, God of Thunder. Oh, man. Now, I remember God of Thunder was probably the second song I heard from Kiss. The first song that we heard from them that I liked, that got me into the band, was I Was Made for Loving You. Now, I know what y'all are saying. It's not traditionally the style of Kiss, but that is the first song that I actually really listened to from Kiss that I really liked, that said, let me explore this band's music. And of course, to my disappointment, I found that none of their songs sound like that. But nonetheless, I mean, they have really, really good songs. But I think I Was Made for Loving You, that is a good gateway song. It's a good song to kind of reel people in for who might be curious with the band. But I will say I have explored Paul Stanley's solo work, and I do like his vocal styles. Paul Stanley is really good. T, you asked for it, you got it. Cobrax, what are you talking about, man? Did you give me a band? All right, let's see. Kings and Queens by Aerosmith. Oh, that's a great song. I love that song. You said Twisted Sister and Def Leppard? What song from Twisted Sister? We're Not Gonna Take It? You said I was lucky. I had pretty much full access to my parents' record collection from a stupid age. Well, you know what? That I don't think that's really that big of a deal, because music was still fairly safe back in the day. Not so guitar guy. I'm not sure how old your parents are or how old you are, but for me, when I had access to my parents' music, that was like bad, because my dad, he had like a collection of gangster rap cassettes. And even though he had because my dad was into rock music, but I didn't know. I only saw the rap stuff. The gangster rap was what I went to because I liked the curse words. I couldn't curse as a kid, but I liked hearing Ice-T and Snoop Dogg and everybody else curse. So, yeah. But I think maybe Ice-T, Dr. Dre, and Beastie Boys, that was my gateway into hip hop. All right. So okay, you put in a song. Oh, okay, great. All right, we're gonna go ahead and jump into these requests. So as always, guys, y'all can leave your thoughts and comments in the chat box. But for those of y'all who are new to the stream, we do a thing where if you don't want to leave your thoughts or feelings about a song, you can just leave a number. So if you think the song is a masterpiece, it's great. You can leave a 10, a 9, a 8, 7, 6, so on and so forth. And if you think a song's crap, you could just, a 1, a 2, if you don't feel like putting your whole thoughts. Anyway, let's see. What do we have? Tom Petty with Breakdown. Okay. Shout out to Brandon for this request. Now, last week, y'all really did your thing. Y'all had some great songs. We discovered some great artists last week. All right, let's do it. Whoa. Damn.
right if you don't. I'm not afraid of you running away, honey. I get the feeling you won't. There is no sense in pretending. Your eyes give you away. Something inside you is feeling like I do. You said all there is to say. Baby, break down. Go ahead, give it to me. Break down, honey, take me through the night. Break down, now I'm standing here. Can you see? Break down, it's alright. It's alright.
Song.
Break down, now stand there. Can you see? Break down, it's alright. It's alright. It's alright.
Oh my goodness. Guys, this was Tom Petty Breakdown. I don't know what to say. This was smooth. I love this. This is great. This is great. Now, I'm going to be honest, y'all. I know who Tom Petty is. I've heard his name all throughout my life. He's always been mentioned somewhere. But I've never listened to his music. Maybe there was a song that was a song in passing. But the first time that I really heard his music and paid attention was when they had released the trailer for Grand Theft Auto 6. Let me see.
Lucia, do you know why you're here?
Bad luck, I guess.
So Tasha and I, we did a reaction to this game, and we were watching the trailer, and I was jamming out to the music. I was like, oh shit! I was like, yo, this is banger. And so I remember afterwards, after hearing this, I went back to look up who it was, and it was Tom Petty. And so I was like, holy shit, that was an amazing song. But aside from that, like, I don't know any other Tom Petty songs. But Breakdown? Yeah, that was good. I like that. That was nice and smooth. Y'all can leave your thoughts in the chat. Give me those numbers. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know if you're a Tom Petty fan. Yeah, I definitely need to go on a Tom Petty journey. I wouldn't mind exploring his music. Anyway, we're going to keep things going. Let me see. What do we have? Ooh, I see Motorhead, Rainbow. Damn. Whoever is JS Gallagher. JS Gallagher 1. I seen that you had put in a donation, but you didn't leave a song. So let me know, and we'll go ahead and get that squared away for you. Rainbow, Mistreated. All right, now we can't do. Oh man, because I know you requested the live performance. Check it out. This is what I can do. Not only is this an 11-minute song, so I can't play the full song, but we can't play the video either. So for those of y'all who don't know, we're still operating on YouTube under copyright restriction. So I am going to cover up the video for YouTube, but if you're on Rumble, you'll be able to watch the video on Rumble with me.
Live on stage.
All right, yeah, that's probably not going to work either. So Boulder Aviation. Yeah, the audio quality for the live performance isn't that good. So if you have another song replacement, preferably one that's less than 10 minutes, just let me know in the chat. And we'll go ahead and knock that out. If not, just let me know and I'll do the reaction on a separate video, like it on its own video. All right. So just let me know in the chat. We're going to go ahead and keep things going. Philo, what's up, man? Welcome on into the stream. Guys, make sure y'all show Philo some love. All right, I got one for Moving On by the band Missouri. All right, gotcha. All right, shout out to Warren J for this request. Let's go, Missouri. Brad, what's going on, man? Golden Rule TV. Deep Purple, let's go. So far, off the first minute and 30 seconds.
Don't know why, just gotta go. And that road goes on and on into the sunset. And my destiny is bound to move me on. Never find the one to satisfy my soul, yeah. Girl, I want
Missouri with Moving On. Yeah, think about this. Flood my chat. Flood my chat with your numbers out of 10. I want to know what y'all thought about this. I've never heard of this band. Yeah. Yeah, I was digging it. Sound pretty good. I seen Jesse, you were like, yo, T, play Illinois. So I guess everybody named a band after a state. And then some people name bands after cities. All right, I see a 7. I see a 5, a 6.8, an 8.5, a 7.5. Connie says, yo, it was pretty smooth. I agree with you, Connie. I see a 7. I see an 8. I see another 7, and I see an 8.5. Yeah, it was all right. I've never heard of these guys, but they rock. We're going to keep things going. Let me see. What do I have? And Philo, I hope you're doing all right, man. I seen in the comment section you said you were banged up. You've been out of commission for 6 weeks. Yeah, hope you feel better, man. All right, let's see. Find Your Way Back by Jefferson Starship. Okay. Oh, and then there was Kansas. That was another band. Kansas. All right, let's do it.
Trying to get back to a heart.
Guys, that was Jefferson Starship with Find Your Way Back. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you thought about this song. It says that this came out in 1981. Or at least the music video did. Golden Rule TV says, yo, I grew up on Styx, REO, Journey, Skinner, Triumph. That's awesome. But what was the band that got you into that? Or was it all at the same time? Because those bands were like, those bands were pre-MTV. I'm pretty sure a lot of people got into rock and roll music through MTV. So for those of y'all who are just now joining us, this stream is about gateway bands. Gateway bands and gateway songs. They got you into rock and roll music. Y'all can let me know in the chat what bands got your journey started. You said we need some James Gang? Hell yeah. Can do some James Gang. You said we need what? And Golden TV. I just got into REO. I like them. That is a solid ass band. I think my favorite song from them right now is what is it? 157 something Riverside Avenue. Yeah, I can get down with them. Okay. Jose, let me find your request. I think it was Generation X. Let me see. There we go. Generation X, Dancing by Myself. All right, let's do it. Y'all can leave your thoughts in the comment section. Has a punkish kind of vibe to it. British. With the record selection and the mirror's reflection, I'm a dancing with myself. When there's no one else inside, in the crowded lonely night. Well, I wait so long for my love vibration, and I'm dancing with myself. Dancing with myself. Dancing with myself. When there's nothing to lose and there's nothing to prove, I'm dancing with myself. If I looked all over the world, and there's every type of girl, but your empty eyes seem to pass me by, leave me dancing with myself. So let's sink another drink, 'cause it'll give me time to think. If I had a chance, I'd as a woman to dance, and I'll be dancing with myself. Dancing with myself. Dancing with myself. When there's nothing to lose and there's nothing to prove, I'm dancing with myself. Honest? Is that Billy Idol? Oh, that's Billy Idol! Oh, shit! Oh, man! Oh, that's crazy! Oh, wow! Damn! Another drink, 'cause it'll give me time to think. If I had the chance, I'd ask a woman to dance, and I'll be dancing with myself. Dancing with myself. Dancing with myself. If I had the chance, I'd ask a woman to dance. If I had the chance, I'd ask a woman to dance. If I had the chance, I'd ask a woman to dance. right, guys, that was Generation X with Dancing with Myself. That was the first time that I heard this song, as well as the first time that I've heard this band. I had no idea that Billy Idol was part of a band. I thought he was just, you know, Billy Idol, pop star. And let me see. This came out in 1981. And instantly, like, soon as it opens up, I can hear the punk vibe in this. And then it's like pop punk. It's pop punk before I knew the genre of pop punk. Because to me, pop punk is bands like Sum 41 or Blink 187. So this is very interesting to hear. Because was it considered pop punk in 81? Did punks respect these guys? Because from being on my punk journey and talking with a lot of punk rockers and listening to the music, a lot of people have a lot of negative things to say about Billy Idol. Now, personally, I enjoy his music. I think Billy Idol makes pretty good music. But a lot of people would say that he's like a fake punker. So y'all give me your thoughts. But I thought this was great. I enjoyed this. Kiss Me Deadly. That sounds like is that a Lita Ford song? You said Billy Idol is badass? Y'all let me know in the chat. Let me know if Billy Idol is badass. I'm going to do a poll. Yeah, I like Billy. I agree, Skates. I think Billy Idol is badass. But we'll see what y'all think. All right. Let me see. We're going to go ahead and keep things going. Y'all can leave your thoughts in the chat. Give me those numbers. What did y'all think about this song? Let me see. Next, we got Black Crows with Sting Me. Shout out to Miss Connie Cat. Meow. All right, let's do it. Guys, what do y'all think about Black Crows so far? ding me. Leave those numbers in the chat. Let me know what you thought about this song. Once again, shout out to this tiny cat. Oh man, that was definitely a song to get you moving. Yeah, I love the Black Crowes. I think they're an all-around solid band. They have like really good sound. Yeah. No loose ends. All right, let me see. Rainbow. Ooh, we got some Deep Purple too. Soldier of Fortune. And Felt. Never heard of them. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be dope. Y'all been making some good requests tonight. All right, let me see. Rainbow. All right, Temple of the King. All right, let's do it. Shout out to Shula for this request. And let me know in the chat, are you a Rainbow fan?
One day in the year of the fox came a time remembered well, when the strong young man of the rising sun heard the tolling of the great black bell. One day in the year of the fox, when the bell began to ring, meant the time had come for one to go to the temple of the king. There in the middle of the circle he stands, searching, seeking. With just one touch of his trembling hand, the answer will be found. Daylight waits while the old man sings, heaven, help me. And then like the rush of 1,000 wings, it shines upon the one. And the day had just begun.
Oh man, this is why you gotta love Dio. Shit.
One day in the year of the fox came a time remembered well, when the strong young man of the rising sun heard the tolling of the great black bell. One day in the year of the fox, when the bell began to sing, it meant the time had come for the one to go to the temple of the king. There in the middle of the people he stands, seeing, feeling, with just a wave of a strong right hand, he's gone to the temple of the what he's gonna see. And there in the middle of the circle it lies, heaven, help me. Then all could see by the shine in his eyes, the answer had been found. Back with the people in the circle he stands, giving, feeling. With just one touch of a strong right hand, they know of the temple and the king.
Guys, this is Rainbow. Ronnie James Dio, Temple of the King. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Leave your numbers out of 10. What do y'all think about this song? Oh man. Guys, let me tell y'all something. B. Schuler has been on fire. Last week, he put us on to Rory Gallagher. I love that song that he did. It was straight banger. And now this week, he's coming with Ronnie James Dio. Rainbow with Temple of the King. This is fire. I love this. This is a good song. God damn. Oh, man. This is probably the smoothest rock and roll song I've ever heard. Sorry, I can't sing. I'm gonna have to add this to the playlist. Tasha gonna be mad. We're gonna be playing this in the car. She gonna be like, "What the hell you playing?" Oh man. All right. Let me see. What do we got? What do we got? Okay. Oh, okay. We're doing some more Rory Gallagher. This is Moonchild. All right, let's do it, y'all. Let's go. What is that from? Oh! Somebody give me a date on this. Give me a date on this. What the hell? Have I gone through this before? Maybe we did this before. Maybe there's too many people ripping off this intro. Yikes. All right. We're not gonna get into Maiden. We're not doing Maiden tonight. I mean, later on tonight we are, but not right now. Oh. This is so good.
Tell me why you look so sad. Time slips by like grains of sand. Just put your future in my hands.
solo in this ear, my left ear.
Tell me why you look so sad. Time slips by like grains of sand. Just put your future in my hands. You are a moon child, and pretty soon, child, I got the feeling that I'm gonna make you smile forever. If I can, just give me a sign, and I'll show you my plan. Just show me a smile, and I'll show you my plan. Just give me a sign, and I'll show you my plan.
Oh my God. Guys, this is Rory Gallagher, Moonchild. Wow. Leave your thoughts and your numbers in the chat. I had like an eargasm listening to this. This was amazing. This was an amazing experience. Like, there were so many pieces to this song that was so good. Of course, this opening riff, that's very similar to Maiden's 2 Minutes to Midnight. Amazing. Drumming, amazing. As that riff, it continues throughout the song. Da, 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 da. You hear the solo, and you hear all the other rhythm guitars all in this ear on this side, and then you hear drumming on this side. It was just a lot. My brain was like, this was a good ass song. God damn. V. Schuler is delivering. So at first I was going to say that the Rainbow song was my song of the night. But again, Rory Gallagher takes a cake. This is crazy. This is crazy. Oh, man. You said the vocals were meh? The vocals were good for me. The vocals were good enough for me to still make this song a 10 out of 10 masterpiece. I'll say that. That's how good this song was. I don't have anything negative to say about it. Matter of fact, the song was so good that Iron Maiden ripped it off. I'll say that. The song was so good, Iron Maiden ripped it off. Oh, man. Yeah, I'll say this is one of the best songs that I've ever heard. I'll say that. Shit, man. All right. I don't think any song is gonna top this tonight. But we're gonna try. Damn. All right, yeah. Let me, because I'll probably forget. Let me lock that in. I'll probably have Tasha check this out or check out Rory Gallagher. I know she'll love that. All right, whew, that's gonna be a hard band to follow, but we're gonna do it. This is Felt with Destination. Leave your thoughts in the chat, y'all. Oh.
Well, every day we spend together.
Oh shit.
This touched my heart forever. But I must leave now or never, and seek a life that I must live.
What do y'all think so far? Felt Destination. This shit clean as hell.
I must be free to set my feet for better ways of being.
Psychosis Media is in the chat. Make sure y'all show them some love.
And see the things this life has to give. On the road, looking for my missing life. I've got no time for speculation. Haven't found my destination.
Guys, this is Felt with Destination. Give me those numbers. Let me know what y'all think in the chat so far.
Well, I have thought.
Yeah, this is smooth.
My life and love are blurred, and yet I'm always yearning for more to see and more to do. On the road, looking for my place in life. I got no time for speculation. Haven't found my destination.
I like this. This is definitely a chill song. It's a nice little chill jam session. I love the jazzy vibe to it too. So once again, y'all can flood my chat. Let me know what y'all thought about this song. You can leave your thoughts or your numbers out of 10. Yeah, nice little vibe there. So guys, look, really quick. Well, first of all, if you're hanging out in the stream and you haven't smashed the like button, go ahead and smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Now, also, we have a growing Discord community. If you're enjoying yourself tonight, you like to share music or even talk about music, click the link above. I went ahead and I pinned it from Skates, in which it's our Discord community. We share music, we conversate, we talk shit. And we have a good time. Of course, that's where the after party is going to be. So if you want to be in a community of like-minded individuals, you know, join the Discord. We have a lot of fun in there. But we're going to go ahead and keep things going. Let me see. Had this request for Soldier of Fortune from Deep Purple. All right, let's do it. Shout out to Skates for this request.
I have often told you stories about the way I lived a life of a drifter, waiting for the day when I take your hand and sing you songs, and maybe you would say, come lay with me and love me, and I would surely stay. But I feel I'm growing older, and the songs that I have sung echo in the distance like the sound of a wheel going round. I guess I'll always be a soldier of fortune. Times I've been a traveler, I look for something new. In days of old, the nights were cold, I wandered without you. Those days I thought my eyes had seen you standing near. Though blindness is confusing, it shows that you're not here. Now songs that I have sung echo in the distance like the sound of a windmill going round. Guess I'll always be a soldier of fortune. I can hear the sound of a windmill going round. Guess I'll always be a soldier of fortune. Guess I'll always be a soldier of fortune.
Man, guys, leave your thoughts in the chat. Deep Purple. James Gang, let's go.
Taking my time, choosing my lines, trying to decide.
Jim, you have a good night, man. Thank you for hanging out.
Looks like my style. I don't wanna get off. Got myself hung up on you. Seems to me you don't wanna talk about it. Seems to me you just turn your pretty head and walk away. Places I've known, things that I'm growing, don't taste the same without you. I got myself in, so what's mess I've been, and I find myself starting without you. Seems to me, dark all night, here comes the morning. Seems to me, you just forget what you said every day. Seems to me you don't wanna talk about it. Seems to me you just turn your pretty head and walk away. I got to cool myself down, stomping around, thinking some words I can't name ya. Meet you halfway, I got nothing to say. Still, I don't suppose I can blame ya. Seems to me you don't wanna talk about it. Seems to me you just turn your pretty head and walk away. Walk away.
Guys, this is James Gang with Walk Away. Leave your thoughts in the chat. Let me know what you thought about this song, as well as James Gang. Now, James Gang is with Joe Walsh, right? He's from the Eagles. I think the first song I was introduced to them by or with was Funk 49, which is a very good song. Yeah, he said Joe Walsh gave Jimmy Page his first Les Paul. Oh, what is that, guitar? It sounds like a made-up story, but it's true. Wow. That's interesting. Well, for the most part, all I know about Joe Walsh is that he doesn't allow reactors to use his music. So even playing James Gang is like kind of risky. Anyway, we have the Runaways with Cherry Bomb. Is Brad in the chat? Brad, are you in the chat, bruh?
Girl next door. I'm the fox been waiting for. Hello, Daddy. Hello, Mom. I'm your Jerry Bob. Hello, world. I'm your wild girl. I'm your Jerry Bob. Donate love and straight sounds too. Come on, baby, let me get to you. Bad nights causing teenage blues. Get down, ladies, you got nothing to lose. Hello, Daddy. Hello, Mom. I'm your Jerry Bob. Hello, world. I'm your wild girl. I'm your Jerry Bob. Hello, Daddy. Hello, Mom. I'm your Jerry Bob. Hello, world. I'm your wild girl. I'm your Jerry Bob. Hey, street boy, what's up style? Your dread and dreams don't make you smile. I'll give you something to live for. Have you and grab you till you're sore. Hello, Daddy. Hello, Mom. I'm your Jerry Bob. Hello, world. I'm your wild girl. I'm your Jerry Bob. Jerry Bob. Jerry Bob. Jerry Bob. Jerry Bob. Jerry Bob.
Oh man, guys, once again, that was the Runaways with Cherry Bomb. Now, funny enough, a little while ago, I think maybe 2 streams ago, we were deciding on who was the best female fronted rock band. And I said Heart. And I played Magic Man to prove that. Because my question was, what female fronted rock band had a better song than what we were listening to? Because Heart is a incredibly solid band. And Magic Man is a great song. And I took suggestions from the comment section. And for the most part, y'all said Lita Ford. Y'all said Joan Jett. Or I don't think anybody mentioned Joan Jett. But who was the other girl who we ended up choosing? Her name, Pat Benatar. There we go. Pat Benatar. Y'all, the majority of y'all was like, yo, Pat Benatar. Pat Benatar is better than Heart. And so I was like, okay, prove it. And y'all requested a song from Pat Benatar, and it was okay. But it wasn't better than Heart. And so that's how I roll. You know, if you've been on my stream like 1 or 2 times, I'm always doing these battles or comparisons or whatever. Because I feel like if you're the best, prove it. Your music your music should speak for itself. You know, when we think about great artists, great bands, great music, the music speaks for itself. And so, unfortunately, the song from Pat Benatar, it was good, but it wasn't better than Magic Man from Heart. So, you said Walk Like an Egyptian? Oh, man. You said Janis Joplin? I don't know. I don't think Janis Joplin is better than Heart. Let's see.
Busted flat in Baton Rouge, waiting for a train.
Nah. You know, only here on The Adventures of TNT are you going to see a comparison of Janis Joplin and Heart. Oh, man. I think I'm the only reactor, or probably the only person on YouTube that will put the most unlikely artists against each other and make them go head to head to see who's the best. And every time we do something like that, people always get upset because they're like, it's apples and oranges. You can't compare Judas Priest to Rush. Oh, man. You know, but that was funny. It was funny back in the day. We were doing a comparison because people were like, Rush is the greatest rock band ever. And then people were like, no, Led Zeppelin's the greatest rock band ever. So I was like, okay, well, we'll just make them go head to head. And we had a battle between Led Zeppelin and Rush. And Rush got stomped. Not saying Rush is a bad band, because Rush is great. But y'all know Zeppelin got some bangers. So, yeah. But Janis Joplin, better than Heart? I don't know about that. Anyway, we have Iron Maiden. This is Children of the Dam. Shout out to Craig Piper. He said, Rush blows! Oh no! Love Dio's vocals.
On his last step, he thought oblivion, well, it's that comes also. Children of the damned. Children of the damned. Children of the damned.
That was Iron Maiden with Children of the Dam. Shout out to Craig Piper for this request. This is a great song and a great way to end the stream. I think tonight we have played some amazing songs. You guys did not disappoint. This is a good stream. I had a lot of fun. We started off by hearing y'all's gateway bands, the artists that got you into rock and roll. And we ended up listening to Rory Gallagher, My Song of the Night. And we heard that Janis Joplin isn't better than Heart. And we ended the stream on Maiden. Doesn't get any better than that. Oh, now y'all talking shit in the stream with this Rush versus Maiden battle. Look, we already know that Iron Maiden is an incredibly solid band. But when it comes to talent, when it comes to overall complexity and composition and music, Rush has it. So I don't know what to tell y'all. If we did a battle between Rush and Iron Maiden, Rush is gonna win. So yeah, sorry. But guys, thank y'all so very much for hanging out with me tonight. It's always a blast doing these rock and roll streams. It's just as fun as doing the metal streams. And of course, if you are into metal music, if you're into heavy metal, if you're into thrash, death, all that extreme stuff, definitely hang out with me tomorrow for Metal Meltdown. I'll be hosting that around the same time, maybe around like 10:30 or so, depending on if, we can get the stream up and going. But as always, like, share, and subscribe. Come hang out with me next Thursday. And y'all have a good night. We'll see y'all later. You said Rush versus Primus? Primus sucks. He said Lifeson was Rush guitarist. Oh, okay. Yeah. Leo, you didn't know? Alex Lifeson, man. He's top tier. One of the greatest guitarists ever. You got to see that Working Man live performance. Dude killed it. You said, I don't know, T. Let's do that one night. Yeah, I think we can do that. Maybe next week. We'll do Rush versus Iron Maiden. I mean, who knows? You said, will I play some testicle? I don't know. Let me see. I mean, Beerhound, did you mean testament or testicles? You said, oh no, just undersold Maiden's talent in a bad way. Yeah, Primus sucks. Oh man. He said, not a big Heart fan, not a Rush fan at all. Yeah. Well, Connie, you just got to hear more Heart's music. Matter of fact, if we could have battles, I'm pretty sure Heart would probably beat AC/DC. Yeah. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. Guys, y'all have a good evening, and I will see y'all later.